Hey guys, this is Chris from KRC Creations. I'm just coming to you today. This is not a soaping video. This is more of a herbal kind of DIY video. I am in the process of making a hair Herbal made of a ton of herbs that are good for your hair. I have a previous video that showed you how to make rose water, and it's a Hydrosol as well. So you can kind of go back to that video. It's a little, did it a couple years ago, and it shows you the actual process of making your Hydrosol. But I want to tell you what I have in this hair Herbal. In the winter, my hair gets really dry and sometimes it's really brittle, and I got to keep it really hydrated. So I create this Herbal, and it does wonders. I'll tell you what I put in it and what each herb is used for, and how much of each herb that I use in the Hydrosol. So basically I use elderflower. I get this herb from Mountain Rose Herb. And elderflower, it helps soothe dry, irritated scalp, and it softens the hair, and it helps with dry, damaged hair. So this is a good one. Because this one is actually not a powder, but a kind of a crushed flower, I use 3 tablespoons of that, or you can use, it equates to 1.5 ounces of elderflower. I also use nettle root. Nettle root has a reputation for preventing hair loss. It also makes hair soft, shiny. It also provides a remedy for hair shaft breakage. So that is very important for my winter Hydrosol in my hair as well. I use, because that's in powder form, and powder is a little bit more potent than the dried flower or actual flower. So I'm going to use a 1/2 ounce or 1 tablespoon of nettle root powder. The next one I use is horsetail. Horsetail it nourishes and hydrates. It also stimulates the blood vessels in the scalp. So that's really good for the hair and the scalp as well. Also, again, this is in powder form. So I use a 1/2 ounce or 1 tablespoon. I also use rosemary. Rosemary is one of those super herbs for hair. It encourages growth, and it improves blood flow, circulation. It encourages strong, healthy hair, and increases manageability and shine. So rosemary is a go-to. I again use a 1/2 ounce or 1 tablespoon. And I also use burdock root. Burdock root, it nourishes, strengthens hair follicles. So a lot of stuff we've been talking about previously was about this scalp, but this one actually nourishes and strengthens the hair follicles. It also improves the overall condition of the hair, and it helps to decrease breakage, and it repairs the hair while adding shine as well. So burdock root is really good for the actual hair itself. So I use a 1/2 ounce or 1 tablespoon of that in my Hydrosol. The next one I use is lavender. Lavender is an anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal, antiseptic. It helps with hair loss, shedding, and it helps to balance the oil production in the hair. So this one is really good just for the overall health of the scalp, the hair. Especially, I have dreads, so it's very important not to have, antibacterial, antifungal, that type of thing, because dreads hold water. So you want to make sure that it does that type of thing. So lavender is really important for me in my Hydrosol. Next thing I have is chamomile. Chamomile promotes hair growth as well by correcting scalp inflammation. I find that in the winter, because my hair is dry, my scalp is dry, I kind of scratch my scalp, and that's just not good, and it gets inflamed for whatever reason. These herbs really do a really good job. And I also use a 1/2 ounce or 1 tablespoon. And what I do is I just mix all the herbs together by the quantities that I told you. I use like 4 bottles. I don't use tap water. I use 4 bottles of purified water, and I put that in a mixture, and I boil it, and go back to the rose Hydrosol, and you'll see the actual process. when it's done, I'll be back in a minute and I'll show you exactly what the hydrosol looks like. Okay, I just wanted to come and quickly show you my process. It's probably going to be hard because I don't want to open this because it'll steam up and it's very dangerous. So inside, if you saw the other video, there is another bowl collecting all of the steam. The steam rolls down the side of the lid and drips down into my collection jar there. And I was just changing the ice. Put the ice on top of the lid to kind of promote the steam production. So I'm collecting my hydrosol and I'll be back when I am done. Okay, I just finished my hydrosol. I've been calling this Herbal for some reason. No, it's hydrosol. And I got about 27 ounces out of this brew, which is really good. I actually ran out of ice and I could have gotten probably double the amount from that particular batch. But hey, I'm happy with what I got. I need to get more ice and I can do the rest of it. But this stuff is amazing. It's very important to hydrate the hair. I spritz my hair with water every single day. And this is super water. So this is a really good like magic gold for me. Try it. I have not decided if I want to sell this at KRC or not. I really, really love it. I may, because a lot of people don't have these types of herbs and they're not DIY people. If you think that I should sell it, let me know and I will consider it. I'll try to figure out if the price breakdown would be beneficial. But yeah, I love it. I hope you try it if you can get your hand on these herbs. Okay, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.